Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Elkanon, and this video will be for patch ending or patch day of January 8th. This is a massive patch. They haven't patched in about 2 to 3 weeks due to holidays and whatnot. But as we see right away, we have a brand new skin for Anubis. Stargazer, 400 gems. You cannot buy a favor. Looks pretty sweet. You can see here. I can't show you since I don't have gems to buy it, so that's kind of sad. But I'm sure there's other videos where you can find what his abilities look like. If you have not watched the patch stream yesterday on Tuesday of all his skills and whatnot, it looks pretty sweet. I do say so myself. Next up, we have a fully remodeled Thor. Before he looked pretty bland. Nothing really special about him, but of course he's one of the original gods, but now he is fully remodeled. He looks really great. He does look kind of top heavy compared to his legs. He skipped leg day apparently, but besides that, his Asgardian armor does match Odin's, so that is pretty cool how they sort of match, but they still have their own uniqueness to their original skin. That hammer is awesome. So if I remember, I'll put the link below for the full patch notes, but I will be going down the list. So also with this patch, we have Golden Sun Wukong. Now I noticed comparing to other golden skins, the other golden skins have more of a pure blue. He's kind of teal blue, or I just have bad color vision, whatever, if that makes sense. But yeah. If you see what I'm seeing, that looks more teal than blue compared to, let's say, Golden Bacchus. I have him golden for no apparent reason. If he'll load up sometime this year so I can finish this video. So far, not so good. There we go. We can see the huge difference from this blue to Sun Wukong blue. Right here. Yeah, big difference, but I don't really care because it looks awesome. I mean, you have to say, the golden hair, it just looks freaking awesome. And of course we have the legendary, which is beautiful black. It's just awesome, awesome, awesome skin. Sadly, I mean, I could buy it, but I don't play Wukong enough to waste my 15,000 favor for that. I'm saving those for something else. Maybe Golden Quang. But I'm getting sidetracked. So big update to the Conquest, or not, well, more of Minotaur than Conquest, but yeah, Conquest. So we have the Titan of Chaos and Titan of Order. If you're on the chaotic side of, I think it's Mount Olympus is where, or yeah, I think it's Olympus where Conquest is set on. If you're on the darker side, you know, with all the red, you will have the Titan of Chaos, and if you're on the lighter side, you have the Titan of Order. So let's see if I could joust. Here we go. So while this all boots up and gets ready,
Hercules.
I definitely do not want to be Hercules. Please don't make me Hercules. So we have new art cards for Fenrir and for Odin. But I noticed there's a similarity between them. They added more of a reddish tone to them. But I'll just be Fenrir since I don't like being Odin myself. And I don't know, just from that little card, he seems like he has more like of a white fur than a darkish black blue. There's the skin. His arms do look kind of stretched out, but it still looks amazing. That's a really nice drawing. Of course, they did a. Oh, here we go. That was quicker than I thought it'd be. So like I was saying, this is the Titan of Order. They attack pretty well. Each of them does attack. They holding hands. They're kind of blind. Oh hey, oh hey, what? Flying, go ahead. Those are Titan of Order, and if you're on the other side, you will have the Titan of Chaos. Well, I will make a run for it. Also, along with the maps, the AI for Arena. They added where it's 5v5. Is he coming after me already? Oh yeah, they did update the AI, so they will chase after you if you get close. So it's gonna be a little tough for me to see the Titan of Chaos. I will just Leroy in there so you guys can see it if you haven't seen it already. How do these minions pass? Whoa! I was gonna say, does Raw see me already? You don't see me. Dude. Okay. So let's quick go jump. Titan of Chaos. I'm your biggest fan. No. That is the Titan of Chaos. I didn't make it to him. What? That is too quick. Oh man. But pretty much he's sort of similar to the fire giant. He's wielding 2 axes, one in each hand. He's made out of pretty much steel and just fire and lava. But I'm sure if you guys play it, which most likely you will if you're watching this, you'll soon see him. So this does go for the Conquest map as well as the Assault map. And speaking of the Assault map, they updated the turrets to where they match the Asgardian world. I can't do Assault. Sad, sad, sad. Sad, sad, sad. Well, I'm sure you guys will play it and see it yourself. I can't really go now. I don't have that developer power to do what Bart and Kelly does. So we can see here from the normal tab, they did remove domination, but it is here. This is only for match of the day, so they took out domination because the queue, not too many people queued for it. They said, so they removed that, and it just become a more frequent match of the day. I myself, I enjoy domination, except people that like to chase and don't hold. The Sand Guardians. Also, you can see 1v1 it was removed. They moved it towards the League, so it's 1v1 League. You can ban out gods in this 1 versus 1 League. Okay, so Titan of Order, Titan of Chaos, all that stuff. What else do we have? The combat text when you hit an opponent. It is slightly bigger. I'll say a little bit more than slightly. It's definitely noticeable. So I'll go ahead. As you can see, we have 5v5 here instead of 3v3, and instead of 250 starting point, you start off at 500. So I'm gonna go as Odin. Where's Odin? So you guys can see the art card. And as you can see, they're more balanced teams. We have physicals and magicals, on both sides. You can have a party of 5 people now in the arena. Practice. As you can see, there is the new Odin. Well, majestic beard, some pink fingers, and pretty snowy out there. So that looks pretty cool. So I'll think about the skills real quick. And yeah. Also, when you hit and hold tab, they changed the tab screen. Also, you know how you can't see your opponent's build unless you get close to them or see them? Well, the same now goes for the gold. So now you have to, you won't know where the enemy jungler has been camping. Not really camping, but what campsites he has gotten, or how many I should say, has he gotten. So the AI seems a bit smarter. When I was playing earlier today with a friend, Anubis did this crazy 360 like mummy wrap, landing right on. It's pretty scary, but you can see the numbers are significantly bigger. Also, the game is more colorblind friendly. They added this user interface, colorblind correction. I think the purpose is, I'm not quite sure how the purpose of this is. I'm not colorblind myself, so I don't know if this helps colorblind people. But from what I watched the stream, this is apparently what colorblind people may or may not see, depending on the severity or whatever it is. I can see the greens are brought up more, the reds are dumbed down a little bit to come in a little bit more pink. So that's a thing. There we go. Also, when you're basically attacking, like minions, instead of having, is that necessary beside it? Instead of having like a red circle underneath them, which not too many people notice, now their entire body glows red, so you know that you're hitting minions. Speaking of tricks, Aegis now, it does not, it does put your abilities on cooldown for like Ares. A lot of douchebag Ares out there, they'll pop their ultimate, wait for you to use your beads or Agi's, and the Ares will pop his Agi's, canceling his ultimate, which it would not put it on cooldown, and then hit you with ultimate again, and now you wasted your beads or Aegis and or Magi's blessing. Also, something that's pretty big is the, it's not even under lifesteal anymore, it's on attack speed. Shen's Blades, they took lifesteal away from it completely. So, that leaves for AD carries, assassins, whatever, to further explore other items. I'm not going to go in full detail with every single item, but just more of the noticeable ones. For instance, the teleport to towers now has a third branch to the third tier, which is teleport to gods. If I had more gold, I'd try it out, but as you can see, it cooldowns 240 seconds. You can teleport to ally gods. Any damage interrupts the teleport, and yeah, you're unable to move while casting it. And the animation's just same thing like teleporting to towers, so nothing special about that. It kind of makes Athena not really useful anymore. Like everybody has Athena ults. Like I don't know. I feel bad for Athena. Oops. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Let's see. Go down the list again. If I could return the lobby. If you leave your base with no items, a special alert message will appear. That's good for the super newbies that forget often. For Conquest League, instead of having 12 masteries, you are required to have at least 14 masteries. So if you're just getting by with 12, now you need 14. I wish that just leaves for more gods to be banned. They lowered the post attack. Post ability attack, so pretty much what I'm trying to say is when you use an ability and that time between it was kind of slow to use your basic attacks. Now they upped it, so now it's more instant. For instance, Polynom, pretty much with that passive, once you use an ability, your next basic attack will have 100% of your magical power. So this allows you to follow up with from your abilities to the basic attack much quicker, leaving for more DPS if you can look at it that way, and also more Polynom faster. So that's quite fun. Also, if you haven't noticed, there were some different little icons like first wins, or they changed that a little bit. And if you have a god selected, it's bright orange. Also, they added check marks next to items you already bought in the item shop when you're in game. Some spectator tweaks. Let's see. Aegis Amulet fixed a bug that allowed Aegis to interrupt certain abilities without charging cooldowns. That is good. Also, for all the assault players out there, the active called Shard was totally removed from the game. Sentry wards stack limit changed from 3 to 1. Reason being, in really late game of Conquest, everybody would just spend all their gold on the sentry wards, and it would just be a ward field everywhere. If not, nobody would use it. So this lets you place your sentry wards more tactical places. So it's more strategy involved with that. You can still have a stack of 3 regular wards, but you cannot have a stack of 3 sentry wards. If you're not familiar, the sentry wards allow you to see enemy wards that are nearby. I also think they have a bigger radius. I'm not 100% sure on that. Heartseeker was not removed. Whoa, I've been crazy. Was reduced from 10% to 8% on movement speed at the end. Jones Wrath got a slight nerfage on the penetration, not by much. Ethereal Staff was, the price was reduced by 150. Chronos Pendant, magical power was increased from 50 to 60 and decreased the cost by only 90. Frostbound Hammer, HP was increased by 75, 65, 75. Sovereignty HP was reduced by 50, blah blah blah, nothing too important. Gods, they changed the FX around with a lot of items. Also, skills like Spout from Hebo, or anything that can be placed, sort of thing, that you can now place them inside of walls. Reason being, in the jungle and conquest, you couldn't really hit a target if they were close to a bush or something. Now you can place it on that bush and then now hit the enemy that you wanted to hit. Ares got nerfed for no apparent reason. His ulti is bad as it is, but I was gonna say the nerf. They nerfed his ulti, so now when you bring him in and stun him, it's reduced from 0.3 seconds to 0.2 seconds. The problem I have with his ulti is when you pop his ulti, if you're behind a pillar, a bush, an anthill, a pebble, it will not pick them up and drag them. So I don't know. Luckily, I'm already Ares 10, so I don't have to worry about the stupid nerf. I never did the Aegis trick to bust my cooldown. I never had to use it. It's stupid, but besides that, getting over that now. Athena's ultimate can now be used while crippled. That's a thing. Shaq finally got his nerf. They nerfed the radius of his one from 25 to 20. And his rain dance cooldown changed from 16 to 18 at all ranks. So, a slight nerf. Hopefully that's enough. Post-hit delays, a lot of gods. Blah, blah, blah. Water spout animation changed. Kali's Incense. This was her AoE stun. Duration of physical power buff is increased from 5 to 8. Reason being is because after you stun, you didn't have too much time to actually use that power buff to hit your enemies, which I guess it's fair. So that's why they buffed that. Mercury, there's now a 0.5 second build-up time after firing before Mercury dashes forward. There is now a warning indicator on the ground during this time, so you have a 0.5 seconds responding to the Mercury ult, which is, I guess that's cool. That's fine with me. Nothing else too important that I don't really care. Again, I'll put the link before. I'll put the link in the description below. Let's see, Vulcan got a buff, of course. Backfire damage increased from 70% to 80%. And Magma Bomb damage scaling increased from 60% to 70%. So that's quite the thing. Zeus got nerfed. Aegis Shield removed the slow immunity. And also reduced the granted protections from 55 to 50. Because Zeus got banned in almost every single league and tournament match. And now people might start playing him, or from him not being banned. So that's pretty much it for this patch review episode thing, whatever you want to call this thing that I'm doing. So if I missed anything, let me know. If you guys want to see anything special or anything else, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like if you liked it. And also hit that subscribe button. Helps me out. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.